Hello, everybody. Mr. Voiceover, you can go ahead and start the audio from here and welcome everybody to Carrier Sunday. Hey, Mr. Voiceover, do me one favor. Can you put an overlay on your site? Welcome to Carrier Sunday, because it's OelGrez's Carrier Sunday, and welcome everybody. Thank you, Mr. Voiceover. That was ever so kind. And here we are. I'm on the Langley. We just went through. I went through a couple of my carriers. I need to go back on here in a minute. I'm gonna go and find one of my carriers, and I have a permanent paint job for Black Friday, the specials. And I've been doing some of that. So that's the one thing I've gotten so far with the Black Friday specials is a permanent skin I can use at one of my shops, and I'm going to choose one of my carriers. I had that one that was right there in the beginning. That I think that was a Japanese line carrier, and I might go and do that one and give that one a permanent paint job. There's other paint jobs I can do. I can switch out through different ones, but the other ones down below, if you use one, it's gone. You have to put another color scheme on if you want to, or you go without any color and just go as the gray as they're designed to, what they came out looking like when they built them. I like painting mine. I like having it. And the thing is, the carriers you sit in the back, nobody really sees you too much back there, but that's alright. It's individualism, it creates a different fleet of carriers, and each carrier's got a little bit different look to it. And to tell you the truth, every carrier has a little different bit of operation. Right now, I'm in the Langley, so I have bombs and I have torpedoes. The other ones I think have, like your British line, have kind of like different type of bombs that you're dropping. But they only have one torpedo plane when it goes in. The Russian line and the German line, when you go in, you can have up to 4 aircraft going in, so you can drop 4 torpedoes at a time. And if you time that just right, that is devastating to have 4 hit, especially if going in battleships are beautiful targets, big, and they're slower, so you can pretty much line up on them, and it takes a little bit for them to turn out of the way if you can get a good run. But like your destroyers, it's hard to hit them with torpedoes because they're a little maneuverable and they can move out of the way. And so if you drop it in the water and torps are coming, it'll alert the guy on the bridge saying, "Hey, torpedoes are off to your left there, dude. You might want to get your ship turned to the right." No. And then boom, 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 down you go. I'm just messing around. But that's pretty much it. I've gone after destroyers before. The best thing to go after a destroyer with are the cruisers. Cruisers are maneuverable enough, they got enough firepower, and they can devastate a destroyer if you can hit them with torps, if you hit them at the right spot. So if they try to get in close, you can't torp them. Or with a battleship, if they get in close, all you have is your secondaries, and if they can't get done, you can devastate a battleship by just torping the heck out of it. Other than that, you can lob shells at it. You can take it down, and you can whittle one down if you can just keep running around out there, so they can't really get a gun on you. Battleships have very long traverse times. That's part of learning to operate battleships, is because your guns take a long time to traverse. If you get yourself in a position where you got to turn your whole ship around to get on target, it takes a long time. And I've had it where you're almost taking a lot of damage from a destroyer, and you're just trying to get something on. And but then again, too, if you do have guns turned and ready to get, you can devastate a little destroyer. You can get one of those lucky shots and just take it out of the water. Can go big battleships too. I've seen them go down with, just hitting them in the right spot with the Citadel and have a massive boom, and you know, um, it's harder to do that. I've done some pretty good damage using torpedoes. And usually it takes more than just one or two. If you got two or three, and good. See, here we're going in with two. That's the Langley, the American line for the moment. You go with, see, just dropped two torps. Missed completely. What in the world was I thinking? Holy cow, that was a bad... Look, every one of my planes devastated. So that flight was wasted. I got nothing for it. But I think I got a few points when I send up my bombers on this one. Like I said, this is a tier 3. Your first carrier when you first start out, Langley. Then there you got your other countries in their first tier carriers, and I'm running those as well. I try to go through the line, so it's fun. I enjoy it. I've upgraded this one here a little bit. Upgrading and trying to get certain things up, it takes a long time, and most of it is because I don't sit and play at it every day. If I could sit at this and play for 8 hours a day every day, I'd be so much further ahead. And now what happens is, okay, let's say I'll play Sunday. Now I won't get a chance again to play till Sunday again, so I have to relearn stuff to get up to the level I was playing when I quit, right? And tanks is that way, because tanks is a little bit, you have to be a little bit quicker than World of Warships. Because warships, the only thing with warships, you can't stop. With a tank, you can stop. You can put yourself into a position behind a tree or something. With World of Warships, you're constantly moving. Because if you stop, you're a perfect target. Just boom. But then again, too, I've said where I stopped, and you miss me, and then you start up again, right? You're changing your speed, changing your course. So it's harder and harder for them. Ooh, we got to capture a flag. Yeah, we did. See, I'm starting to do more and more of that, too. I'm starting to look at where the map is, and I start heading towards in the direction that maybe I can put the carrier on the capture point while everybody's over on the other side of the map, playing around, trying to keep from being sunk. I'm trying to do that, too, but like I said, what I try to do too is I'll watch my team, and I'll see where the bulk of the ships are, and I'll try to go that way. So I'm going in behind them. So anything that's trying to get to me has to go through them first. Right? It doesn't always work. I have myself. When I come back, I was all alone. And I was being chased by 2 destroyers. Right? That wasn't fun. One destroyer, I remember that one. I did finally come around and get it. I think he got in too close in secondary, took it down, and but that was a close call. But then there were ones where I didn't make it. We washed the deck of sea salt to get the oil stains off it. That's when you flip the deck over on its side and you start washing the deck, waiting for the boats to go pick you up. It's kind of like a World of Tanks sitting on the back of the tank making s'mores while you're waiting to get picked up, right? Oh shoot, I keep carrying that on. I love s'mores though. That's not a bad idea. We could do that for the holidays are here. We're gonna start making ourselves some sugar cookies, some gingerbread cookies. And while I sit here and, oh, look at that, nice. Now see, that's hard to do with carriers, okay? So if you get 1 or 2 kills with the carrier, you're getting pretty good. Like I said, it may sound like cheating a little bit, but you pick on the ones that have been injured. Okay, we got something. Alright, over to Carrier Sunday, OelGrez's, and we'll do the script clip and put it at the end of this one. Okay, go ahead. You could do this a little differently. Script clip, cut, print, and post, put it in the canon on the show. From ELE Studio, Flat and OelGrez's. Thank you for watching, thank you for following. This has been Worship. Alright, number one, let's get the carrier turned into the wind and let's launch those aircraft. Alright, we'll have to do another script clip. I ain't moving everything right now. Uh, it's Carrier Sunday and we're going out, and I got it sped up on this one. It's, I wanted to get it in. I wanted to get the whole clip in, so it sped it up, and that's why it looks like it's going a little super fast. It's alright though, it's kind of cool. This is a cool little ship. This is my Ark Royal. I was thinking about putting that Black Friday skin on this, but like I said, I think I like that Japanese carrier. I'm going to put it on that. The Japanese carrier has 2 or 3 other. There's like a blue skin, and there's another one too for that's kind of an orangish yellowish color look to it. So I think I'm going to give that one the black paint job. So the next time I go out on carriers, which is a week away, so I'm trying to get a lot of stuff that I got behind on. I finished up a lot of stuff down in the studio. In fact, I'm going to take this clip, I want to take it downstairs, and while we're doing stuff, I can have it playing up on the screen above the stage, and I can start bringing this stuff down, and while I'm actually doing stuff on the computer, building stuff, I could actually sit and talk about some of this carrier tactics, ship tactics, World of Tanks. I wish I had a little bit more time. I would like to load up a couple different more games. I'd like to do something with space travel, where you build and go, but I got enough on the plate now, so I'm going to stick with World of Warships, because I can play that on Wednesday, and then I'll play Carrier Sunday, keep building up my carrier, because right at the moment, the Bureau is working on getting me the Midway. So if I complete all those things, I should be on every day working. But once that's completed, I can get that aircraft carrier the Midway, and that would be a real milestone. And man, I want to take it out. I want to take it out onto the season, just see how it works. This one works pretty good. I like this here little boat. Right, I'll say another once again. This is what I was talking about before. I went to directions, see where everybody was going. I said, well, they probably all go looking for that one over there. So while everybody's over there, I'll sneak over here. And sure enough, I'm getting to capture the flag, and I'm just sitting there. There's 2 ships left. One would be a carrier, and the other one, I can't see it from here, it's too small. I like that paint job though, so I might leave that. See, this is that other one that's got that special paint job that I had to buy when I bought Ark Royal. Ark Royal is a premium aircraft carrier. You have to purchase it, and it is part of the British line, I do believe. Ark Royal, yep. And then there's different ways of bombing, and there's different ways of torpedoes that work off this carrier. We need a script, please, Mr. Voiceover. Alright, Mr. Editor, you're up. Alright, thank you, everybody. The music, transitions, everything's looking good. We're good. Thank you, Mr. Voiceover. You did a good job, and you did slide it down like we asked. Script clip from ELA Studios. I'm Phil and OelGrez's, Quinn and Jazz. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. This has been Carrier Sunday. OelGrez's Carrier Sunday. Okay, you can slide this one down, Mr. Editor.